OK，今日就做呢個 biology paper one，係上年2024嘅 summer paper。All right. Question one: A person has coronary heart disease. Which blood vessels are affected by coronary heart disease? 你記得淨係 arteries。capillaries 太細，veins 佢係 going back to the heart，所以係唔會 affect 係 going away from the heart。person's heart stopped beating, person stopped breathing. A first aider pushes down on the person's chest. Pushing down on the person's chest puts pressure on the heart. Explain why putting pressure on the heart helps the person. 其實個 concept 就係好似你擠牙膏咁，你擠落個 casing 嗰度，咁啲牙膏入邊咪會跳出嚟咯，係咪？咁我想啲血周圍走，咁我一定要擺 pressure on 個 heart 嗰度。個 answer 就係 it moves blood to get oxygen around the body，咁就有2分。1.3 First aider also forces air into the person's lungs by blowing into their mouth. Describe how forcing air into a person's lungs help the person. 你 force air 落去，即係 force oxygen 啦。Provides oxygen. The person's heart starts to beat again and the person starts breathing. The person has a high level of cholesterol in their blood. Name one type of drug that would decrease that level of cholesterol. Decrease level of cholesterol 即係想減低佢個 low density lipoproteins。咁 one type of drug 就係 statins。1.5 A doctor decides that the person needs to have a stent fitted. Explain how a stent works and treat coronary heart disease。呢個 stent 就係好似一個 mesh 嘅嘢，佢會撐開個 vessel。咁你撐開咗個 vessel，咁啲血咪可以就嚟走咯。咁個 answer 就係 it widens the blood vessel to allow blood to flow more easily. Table 1 shows the effect of smoking on the risk of developing different cardiovascular diseases。咁我有 EFGH 咁個 percentage increase，全部都有 increase 嘅喎。increase the risk compared to someone who didn't smoke. Give two conclusions that can be made from the data in table one. Alright，因為全部都要 increase，咁你就講 smoking increases the risk of different cardiovascular diseases. Number two，邊個最高啊？H 喎，咁你咪寫最高嗰個。Smoking increases the risk of getting cardiovascular disease H the most. Okay, question 1.7. Label the y-axis at the correct scales, plot the data in table 1, label each bar. OK 咁我而家會 plot 咗個 bar chart 先。OK，咁你睇到我而家係 plot 咗個 bar chart with EFGH，用翻嗰啲 number label 翻個 y-axis。擺埋個 scale 上去，咁應該就有晒4分。1.8 Describe one lifestyle factor that can increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. Do not refer to smoking in your answer. Okay, so when you 講呢啲 cardiovascular disease 都係 exercising，咁 smoking 啊，taking drugs 啊呢啲嘢，仲加埋 diet。OK，所以都係呢3樣 main point。咁唔講 smoking，咁你就係講exercise 咯。唔夠 exercise, lack of exercise. Done. Question 2. Cystic fibrosis is an inherited disorder caused by a faulty gene. Where in a cell would the cystic fibrosis gene be found? 咁 DNA 喺邊度咧？DNA 梗係個 nucleus 度啦。Cystic fibrosis affects many organs in the body. The main organs affected are lungs, pancreas, and small intestines. Figure 2 shows the organs of the human body A, B, C, D, E, F. Which letters in figure 2 shows the lungs, pancreas, and small intestines? Lungs, pancreas 係嗰塊樹葉，small intestine 係中間，唔係出邊嗰個，出邊係 large intestines。A, E, D, A, E, D. The pancreas produces several digestive enzymes. Cystic fibrosis reduces the amount of each enzyme that reaches the small intestine. Explain a person with CF has difficulty digesting food, difficulty in gaining body mass, 6分。Alright，咁我哋有兩個 subtopic，咁我哋 split 佢就3分3分啦。OK，咁我哋呢個 question 其實個 main focus 係講 digestive enzymes。OK，佢話 pancreas 會 produce several，咁即係嗰三個digesting fats、digesting proteins 同 digesting carbohydrates。咁我哋要 mention 呢三樣嘢，再加埋佢哋會 digest 啲咩？OK，咁呢個應該係個3分喺呢一度。如果我有少啲 lipase，咁啲 fats 就唔會 break down into fatty acids and glycerol。Less carbohydrates will break down less carbohydrates into glucose。跟住最尾個 less proteases will break down proteins into amino acids。OK，咁唔夠呢啲 enzyme，咁我哋就唔夠呢啲products 咧。Difficulty in gaining body mass，我哋就要寫，如果冇咗 fatty acids，冇咗 glucose，冇咗 amino acids，咁對我哋個 body 有咩reaction 咧？就係 fewer amino acids，咁即係 less material for building cells and tissues，less fatty acids and glycerol 就唔夠 fat in your body 啦。咁我哋唔夠 glucose，咁就係 less respiration 啦。咁呢三樣嘢會 affect or gaining body mass。Okay, so 3 marks here, 3 marks here，應該夠6分。Question 2.4, gas exchange happens in the alveoli in the lungs. Describe 3 features of the alveoli to help maximize gas exchange. Alveoli 係你個 lungs 最 dead end 嗰個位，咁嗰啲 features 你要記得係佢有一個 increase surface area 啦 ，maximize surface areas for gas exchange or large surface area. Number 2, 1 cell thick walls for easy diffusion, good blood supply. Okay, so alveoli 記得永遠都係large surface area 可以多啲 gas exchange，跟住個 wall 係 one cell thick 係 easy diffusion，跟住佢係 covered in capillaries，咁即係 good blood supply 就可以 take the oxygen away。佢有個 number 4就係佢 moist，easy to dissolve the gases。2.5, cystic fibrosis reduces the amount of oxygen that can enter the blood by the alveoli. Explain how a reduced amount of oxygen entering the blood can affect the human body。如果我唔夠 oxygen，第一樣嘢就係冇咗 aerobic respiration 咯。如果少啲aerobic respiration，咁我就 release 少啲 energy。OK，咁我啲少啲 energy，咁我個 body 就會 reduce metabolism。OK，咁我分開咗兩段。Less aerobic respiration will occur，咁即係 less oxygen being released into the body。Cell metabolism will be lower，跟住如果你 lower，你就會 feeling weak or out of breath more easily，應該夠3分㗎啦。Cake and bread each contain the same 2 types of carbohydrate. Describe the chemical test that could be used to show the presence of the 2 types of carbohydrate in cake。呢個問題係 testing for starch and glucose，咁你要 know 你啲 chemical test for starch and for glucose。Iodine is used to test the presence of starch。咁如果有 starch 嘅話，咁呢個 blue-black color will show 啦。如果冇 starch 嘅話，咁就會 remain orange。OK，如果你用 Benedict's reagents，你要 heat 嗰個 cake 喺個 water bath until 60 degrees。咁如果有 glucose 嘅話，color change will go from blue to red。Lastly，咁我哋 include 一個 risk assessment，咁我哋就會 finish 個 answer。OK，我個 risk 就係會 burning skin when heating，either from the flame or hot glassware。咁我哋就要 provide 個 solution。如果唔用 direct heat，咁我哋可以用個 water bath instead。如果啲玻璃太熱，咁我哋就等佢 cool down 我哋先掂咯。OK，呢度咁多嘢應該夠6分㗎啦。Okay, a student investigate 3 types of bread. Each type of bread, student put a square piece into their mouth. Did not chew the bread. Record the time taken for the bread to taste sweet. Okay, so they are brown bread, white bread, wholemeal bread. 跟住有time it takes in seconds for it to turn sweet. OK，如果寫 time 都 OK。你記得 independent 係 the things we're changing。OK，所以永遠如果佢用 independent 呢個就係我哋改嗰樣嘢啦。咁今次 independent 係個 type of bread。咁 dependent 會係唔同嘅，每次都唔同嘅，所以係個 time it takes。OK。Give one control variable to the use in the investigation. Something that we need to keep the same, 咁 obviously size and volume of the bread 啦。所以每次 test 個 bread 一定要一模一樣 size，一模一樣 volume，因為佢會 alter，會唔同時間會 taste sweet，因為佢個 surface area 會唔同啊嘛。3.4 During the investigation, the bread began to taste sweet in the student's mouth. Explain why the bread tasted sweet. 3分 bread 有咩咧？bread 有 starch 會點樣 broken down into glucose by 咩咧？amylase in our saliva. OK，3分。3.5 Suggest one reason why the results of the investigation were not valid. Do not refer to the control variables. OK，所以今次唔關 size of the bread, shape of the bread, surface area，唔關你擺落個口嘅 location，係講緊個 endpoint。如果你覺得呢個包甜，但係我覺得呢個包唔甜喎，即係我哋個 endpoint 係唔一樣，所以你點樣講咧？用英文就係、taste is subjective, hard to determine point in the test。咁去到咩時間你先覺得呢樣嘢甜咧？咁呢樣嘢就 hard to determine 啦。